Master of Sass, Green Destiny. The ninja emerged from the vortex. Break away, Wu shouted. Our city, Cole cried, looking around at the wreckage. What's left of it, Jay said. Let's just hope our friends are okay, Kai said. His earpiece beeped. You're coming in loud and clear, brother, Nia said. Nia? Oh, you're all right, Jay exclaimed, relieved. Oh, I don't know about that, but we could use a little help, Nia replied. I've located their transmission, Zane said. Lead the way, Wu said. Zane flew towards the street, freezing most of the Sons of Garmadon in his path as the others followed. Lloyd, Nia, and Dareth gasped as they saw it. The ninja are back, Dareth cried. And with very large dragons, Nia added as the dragons scared off the other Sons of Garmadon. Lloyd laughed. We did it! We held out! He cried. Firstborn landed and Wu dismounted with a backflip. Is that? Nia began. Master Wu? Lloyd gasped. When I was an old man, I was wise to avoid a fight. But today, I'm not an old man, Wu said. The other dragons landed and the ninja dismounted and ran over to embrace their friends, screaming joyfully. Oh, look at us! The gang is back, Cole cried, hugging Irene tightly. But where are Pixel and Misako? Zane wondered. Locked away in Cryptarium, Lloyd replied. Dareth came over with Skylar's limp body. Skylar, what happened? Kai cried, worried. She tapped into Garmadon's power. It was too much for her to bear, Nia explained. But I think we can save her if we can stop my father, Lloyd said. Has your power returned? Wu asked. No, but Mistake taught me power isn't what makes the Green Ninja. It's the person behind the power, Lloyd replied, his voice hitching a little on the old woman's name. She's no longer with us, is she? Wu asked softly. Lloyd looked down. You know, we wouldn't be here without that crazy little woman, Dareth interjected. In honor of her, I recommend we drop old school and kick butt. He tossed a sword to Lloyd and he caught it. The Colossus rampaged through the city, tearing down buildings. People were running and screaming. Dareth is right. We do this for Mistake and everyone else hurt by my father, Lloyd declared. Ninja, can you stop the Colossus? Wu asked. Irene smirked. We've learned a thing or two about taking down giants. Right, guys? She said. The boys nodded, grinning. Then the 5 of them ran back to their dragons. Nia, you and Dareth keep Skylar safe. Lloyd, you must confront your father, Wu said. I've survived without my power, but I don't know if I can stop him, Lloyd said. You may be without power, but you are not without me, Wu assured him. Lloyd raised his arm. Ninja! Go! Irene and Kai, Jay, Cole, and Zane shouted, raising their chain guns. See you on the other side, Dareth said. The dragons took off into the air. Looks like there's a few more who are unable to evacuate, Kai observed. Giant snakes, overlords, and now this? Why do people insist on living in this city? Jay questioned. Because old friends are worth fighting for, Cole replied as the ninja flew down on their dragons to clear the area of civilians. Irene flew to the window of an apartment that still had people in it. She pulled the window open. Come on, I'm getting you to safety, she urged. The parents helped their 2 small kids onto the dragon and then climbed on. Okay, hold on tight, Irene warned. Then the dragon flew out toward the edge of the city. Thank you, the younger child piped as she held her sister's hand. Irene smiled, then flew back to get more people. The ninja finally evacuated everyone and flew back to the Colossus. Okay, we got the people out of the way. Time to deal with the elephant in the room, Cole declared. That is not an elephant, Cole, Zane said. We got it, Zane. Just train your chain on the big guy. Remember what Faith taught us. We do this together, Kai said. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, Jay shouted. They flew around the Colossus, getting ready to chain it up. Cole was distracted by a flare of dark energy from the top of a tower. What was that? Look out! Kai shouted as a giant stone fist slammed into Cole, knocking him off his dragon. Irene dove down and grabbed his arm before he hit the ground. I got you! She pulled him up and dropped him back on his own dragon. The ninjas started firing their chains around the Colossus to try and tie it down. It wasn't going well. He's too considerable to take down, Zane said. And he's got good reflexes, Kai added, ducking as the Colossus swiped at him. Guys, I'm nearly out of chain, Cole said. Me too, Jay called. Even if we had more, it's not thick enough to stop it, Irene shouted. Then perhaps next time we should use thicker chains, Zane suggested. There ain't gonna be a next time, Cole yelled. And Zane's the smart one, Jay remarked. No, he's onto something. Look at all that chain. If we can use it, we can lock it down, Kai said. And who of us is stupid enough to jump on that thing? Cole demanded. Kai got an idea. Cole, say no more, he said, jumping off his dragon. I will remember your words forever, Kai, Irene shouted to him. Cole fired a chain to Kai. That's my last one. Make it count, he yelled. Kai climbed down and used his fire powers to fuse some of the chains together. Keep distracting it, he shouted. Irene raised her fist, her elemental power surging. She directed all her power right between the eyes of the Colossus, making it stumble. She did it again as Kai fused more chains together. It's working! Get off of there, Kai! Jay yelled. Kai ran off and jumped onto his dragon as the Colossus began to fall. Irene gave it one final shove with her powers, and it fell with a crash. The ninja cheered, but their voices died as the Colossus began to get back up again. It's breaking free, Cole cried. It is weakened, Zane said. It didn't fall hard enough, Cole said. Oh, come on, Kai complained. Maybe I can offer some metal, Wu called as he and Firstborn flew up. I hope you didn't think we forgot about you, Nia called as she drove up with Misako and Pixel and all the elemental masters and their allies. Pixel had the samurai mech. Hey, Irene called, waving. Tie it down, Misako ordered, and everyone grabbed a loose length of chain and wrapped it around the legs of the Colossus. Here we go again, Cole called. The bigger they are, the harder they fall, Zane finished. Irene summoned all her power and blasted the Colossus in the back, knocking it down. Everyone cheered when it didn't get back up again. Irene's vision blurred and she slid sideways, feeling lightheaded. She started to fall. A strong hand grabbed her. It was Cole. This time, I got you, he said as the dragons landed. The Colossus crumbled. Skylar woke up coughing and Kai rushed to her side. What happened? She asked. It's over, Kai told her, smiling. The police came and arrested all the sons of Garmadon. Cole rested a hand on Irene's shoulder. Do you know yet? He whispered. No, Irene replied. But I promise, as soon as I do know how I really feel, I will tell you. That's good enough for me, Cole said, walking away to talk to Zane. Nia came up to Irene. What's going on between you and Cole? She asked. While we were in the first realm, Cole told me that he had fallen in love with me, Irene said, looking down. What did you say? Nia asked, interested. I told him I didn't know how I felt. It was kind of a shock, but it did explain why he'd been acting funny lately. He's my friend and all, but neither of us want to let his feelings ruin our friendship, Irene replied. I'm sure you'll figure it out, Nia said. I'm glad you're back. She hugged Irene. Well, I hope you scum took care of Cryptarium. I know some cells that have opened up, the commissioner remarked as he loaded another thug into the back of a van. Do you have room for one more? Lloyd called as he came toward them with Garmadon. The police came and took him away. Lloyd! Kai shouted as the ninja ran to him. Man, I can't believe it! Oh yeah! Jay cried. Your power is back! Nia exclaimed. And Garmadon's power is gone, isn't it? The balance is restored, Irene said. Lloyd nodded. Thank you, Ninja, for saving Ninjago. Again, the commissioner said. They will come! Garmadon shouted as he was put in the back of a truck. Just another day in Ninjago. I wonder what tomorrow holds, Kai remarked. It holds a lot of work, Kai, Jay said. Lloyd pulled Irene aside, looking serious. What's wrong, Green Bean? She asked. I need your help, he said. Harumi, she was trying to get a family out of a collapsing building. She got them out, but she didn't make it. Help me search the rubble. For Harumi? Didn't she betray us? Especially you? Irene pointed out. There was good in her. I saw it. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? Lloyd said. Please, Irene? Irene hesitated for a moment. Okay, I'll help you. Where do we go? She asked. Lloyd grabbed her hand and dragged her over to a large pile of rubble. Here, she was here. They started digging, Lloyd calling Harumi's name. In spite of every awful thing she did, he still has feelings for her. He saw good in her when even I didn't. They dug for hours, Lloyd desperately calling for Harumi. They searched every inch, but there was no sign of her. I'm sorry, Lloyd, Irene whispered, pulling him into a hug. He was crying. I'm so sorry, Lloyd. He clung to her as if he were a child again. You did your best, but you can't save everybody. You can try and save as many as you can, but not everyone will make it. I'm sorry, Irene whispered. The next morning, the ninja were working to clean up the palace. We saved Ninjago. Can't we get a day off? Cole whined. We helped break it, we helped rebuild it, Lloyd replied. Ninja! Trouble! Wu shouted as he ran in. He was back to his actually old self. Long white beard and all. Come quick! Already? Kai said. I'm still sore from our last adventure, Jay complained as Wu led them outside. There was a large crowd waiting for them, people laughing and cheering. I already thanked you, but the people want to thank you also, the commissioner said. Pixel came and hugged Zane happily. Kai spotted Skylar in the crowd and smirked at her. She smirked back, coming up and taking his hand. Cole looked incredibly happy when someone offered him cake. He took a piece and split it in two, offering some to Irene. She grinned, taking a bite. The festivities lasted all day, people celebrating. Irene enjoyed it immensely. She was home and back with her friends. That evening, Lloyd found Master Wu and Firstborn and the other dragons on a rooftop. She has to leave? He asked. This isn't their realm. She'll come back when it's time. Right now, they need to return home, Wu said. He petted Firstborn. Thank you, my friend. The dragons flew off, returning to the first realm. Lloyd and Wu watched them go. The first Spinjitzu master tried to make the perfect realm, and because of my father, there may never be lasting peace, Lloyd said. Our world isn't perfect, but that doesn't mean we give up on it, Wu replied. Tell me, Master, back in the first realm, did you see the Oni? Lloyd asked. They were all gone when we arrived. To where? I do not know. What concerns you, Master Lloyd? Wu said. Lloyd looked up at the night sky. Fireworks were being set off in a colorful display. If my father is right, I think they are coming.